Yo, what it do, you two? Today we're going to be talking about Colts players that have the potential to be stars, flat out. You guys let me know your thoughts in the comment section at the end of the video. Appreciate each and every one of you. Let's go ahead and hop into it. So this topic came about from Chris Ballard joining the Pat McAfee show. He talked about Colts players. He said he talked basically saying that the Colts players they have guys that have the potential to be stars, and I couldn't agree with him. Even more. I could agree with him, man, 100%. We have a lot of talent on this roster. A lot of people, during the off season, during the draft, free agency, we all was wondering why we didn't go in on stars going in free agency and in the draft. Why did we go get top player talent? And it's all because Chris Ballard believes in the team that we have, that we don't need guys like that to be successful. He likes the team. He likes the team. He likes keeping the guys at home, keeping them together, building chemistry, and running it back with the same roster. I don't have a problem with that at all. Now, I would have liked stars added to the roster as well, but that brings in a different morale, different type of feel. Regain the chemistry. Gaining trust throughout the process as well. It's like starting over. So keeping the same core, the team together, is a good move in my opinion. So the guys that have the potential to be stars, number one is Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor definitely has the potential to be a star in the NFL. He already was up there in rushing yards last year, and he didn't even have a whole season to do it. He pretty much did it at the end. If you're thinking about him having the potential to do that consistently over the year, being a top 10 in rushing yards, he has the potential to be a star if he stays with the Colts and we keep the team together for sure. Hands down, no question. Another person that has potential to be a star is Michael Pittman Jr. I'm not just saying that because his name is famous in the Colts organization, but if you look at the tape and see how good this guy can really be, especially him learning from T.Y. Hilton, that learned from Reggie Wayne, that learned from Marvin Harrison, the wide receiver core and the legacy behind it in the Colts organization, it goes forever. And Michael Pittman Jr., he's a tall guy. He can pretty much play in any spot on the field. Definitely think he has the potential to be a star for sure. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I would have used Marlon Mack, but I think, the Colts are kind of sold on Jonathan Taylor's production. I think we are. I am. I know for sure. And sold on his production of being the next star. Another person that could be a potential star is Mo Alie-Cox. Mo Alie-Cox definitely has the potential. He has the quarterback now that's going to be throwing the football to him because he loves the tight ends. Mo Alie-Cox is a tall guy. He's versatile. He's good on blocking as well. He can catch the football. Decent on route running as well. I think Mo Alie-Cox can be a star if he gets the football handed to him. We know how his production looked when the football was thrown to him. There was a few times last year when he was open and didn't get the football due to the play design, but I think Mo Alie-Cox's usage rate is definitely going to go up, even though it was very high last year. I think he will be a very good focal point and could potentially be a star for the Colts if need be. Another person that could be a potential star is Kwity Paye. Kwity Paye could be a star for the Colts. Why do I say that? Because he's lined up on the defensive line with a bunch of dogs. And we know with the defensive line, if a certain spot on that line is going crazy, it's going to leave the other side open. Simple as that. When you're lined up with DeForest Buckner, I feel like you're going to have a very good chance of being productive. Really good chance. And Kwity Paye, with a nickname like that could be marketed, I think his production as well, if he's going to be good with DeForest Buckner, I think he has potential to be a star. No question. Man, I love it. So another person that can be potentially a star for the Colts, I would go with Khari Willis. Khari Willis, high motor, really good at safety, really doesn't have a lot of flaws, and can definitely take the spot of being the starter for the Colts for a very long time. Now, we've had some safeties in the past that played safety for a long time with longevity that's been good, consistent, like Mike Adams, for example. A solid safety, not a top 10 guy, but definitely one of those guys that could be very reliable. I see Khari Willis being that effective, but probably even better. He's young and definitely very versatile and pretty athletic as well. So I can see him have a potential to be a star lined up with Julian Blackmon back there in the backfield. I feel like Khari Willis can definitely be one of those guys for sure with the potential to be a star. I just love Kari Willis' production and how good he's gotten over the years and how much time, because he's getting more time on the field. I definitely love it, man, for sure. Another guy that has the potential to be a star, I'm going to top it off at the end, is Julian Blackmon. Julian Blackmon definitely has the potential to be a star. I just named Kari Willis, but when you look at the secondary, the safeties, both of these guys that go hand in hand. Now, I'm not saying both of them will be, but we're talking about potential. Julian Blackmon has his moments of him being an actual, lockdown safety. He was actually really good at the beginning of the year. Of course, he got hurt, but he tweaked a little injury at the end of the year, had some inconsistencies, but I think that's part of a rookie slump. But I think he can bounce back next year and actually be better than what he is. Another person I was thinking about talking about having star potential was Bobby Okereke. But that's only time will tell with him. But you guys can definitely let me know your thoughts in the comment section of who could potentially have star potentials of being a star for the Colts. This is going to be a very tough season for us going into next year. There's going to be a lot of controversy, maybe a lot of mishaps, maybe inconsistency, maybe some success. A lot of people have us winning 10 to 12 games next year, especially with all of this working out going on with the players in the offseason and how they're really meshing to become, the game that chemistry. I really am, looking forward to next year and seeing how the Colts are going to play this out. But for sure, you guys let me know who could be a potential star, being as though that we already have stars in the T.Y. Hiltons, the Quentin Nelsons, the Darius Leonards of the world, the Kenny Moores. They are all stars on the roster already. I wouldn't use Carson Wentz because he's a veteran already. So, he's kind of like a star, but not really. So I wouldn't really use him. Another person that I didn't want to use is Rock Ya-Sin, because I think he'll just be, if anything, a role player type of guy. Like high motor. He has potential to be a good outbreaking star, but I don't know. I just feel like he'll be a good solid corner, and if anything, I don't think he'll be a star. So you guys let me know your thoughts in the comment section of who has the potential to be a star. Even another person that I just thought about at the end, another person that has the potential to be a star is Kyler Granson. A good receiving tight end, can definitely be a decoy in the offense, and he can just emerge into taking the top spot if he's getting the ball fed to him. I feel like he can definitely be another star going into the Colts, for sure. But you guys let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Who has the potential of being a star? Name a person I missed, maybe Dio. Maybe you can say Grover Stewart. I think he can have the potential to be a star as well. Kamoko Ture. You guys let me know your thoughts in the comment section. This is Marcus, and until next time, you've been Culture Shock.